is it still? Let's see it. You know, honestly, what's up? All right, I saw. Go ahead with any questions. How are you? Good. I dealt with something really weird a couple of minutes ago or whatnot. I think somebody sent a person to spy on me and they like fucking follow me on Instagram. It just was really weird and I blocked them. But I'm good though, besides that. What about you? See? But basically, I'll give it to you like this, right? So, some girl had followed me and I thought she was pretty, but here's where the discrepancies lied. I'm sorry, don't be. It's actually kind of funny, but here's where the discrepancies kind of lied at. For one, she was really pretty. Matter of fact, she looked like a fucking IG model. However, she had a couple of pictures up there, but but it didn't really have like the number of likes that you would usually see with IG women or whatnot. If anything, probably under like 20 likes or so. Then I think this person had like a little bit over like 300 followers. Hey, can you shut the door? Yeah, I'm on it. Thank you. Yep. But they had like a little over 300 followers and then under two, and they were following like under like 100 something people or whatnot. And then I looked at their story because I think they are a real person. This person was chilling at the lounge that just wrongfully terminated me, right? So I messaged them. I'm like, hey, you're really pretty, but do we know each other? And they're like, thank you. And no, I don't think we do. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'll just be direct, right? I'm like, um, I kind of saw in your story where you were at, and like I used to work there a couple months ago, and some time ago, some people from there were spying on me, some ex-managers and stuff like that. So I was kind of skeptical about you. No, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just, saying. And then she was like, okay. And she was like, no, understood. And then started asking me some personal questions like, where do you live? Where do you work? And so eventually I was just like, so I'll ask you something. Are you spying on me for someone? And they're like, no, why would I? You're really paranoid though. And I'm like, you asked me where I worked. We just met. And you look like an IG model with barely any likes. I ain't stupid, right? And she goes on to say, she was like, okay, but like, we're getting to know each other. And she was like, don't judge my likes, sweetheart. And I'm like, okay, well, judge this. And I blocked them. Not gonna lie, I did cards. I think I know who or whatnot. Well, okay, I think it's somebody like connected to like a person that I really don't ever want to see again. And I think you remember like those groupies that would come on and ask me questions about him. Their readings were never good, but still, mind you, at this point he knows I'm married, and probably so do everybody else. So does everybody else, should I say? So I find it very funny how you still got people coming after me, and that's even if that's exactly what I think it is, because I'm no threat. I've been married for almost 3 years now. I'm not going back. And even if I were single, I'm not going back. And the weird thing about it is this: me and him never followed each other on Instagram. But I blocked some other people on there, including him. You know, I just don't want to ever talk or see that person again, ever. So I find it very funny how that person found me. And mind you, I follow a hell of a lot more people than I have following me. I don't really use it that often. I just look at it for like funny shit, talking to some friends still, and that's it. So, very interesting. Very interesting. But anyways, go ahead, put down your questions. Enough about me and my adventures. The fuck? Exactly. Exactly. So yeah. Mind you, my real name is not in my bio, just my nickname. That's it. Um, exactly. Now, I told my husband about it, and I was like, "What does your gut say?" And he was like, "Either it's just like one of those random like AI things, like you know, different profiles get suggested for you to follow, or somebody there told them about you." But I'm like, what's funny is I did follow the lounge's page at one point, and then I just kind of like blocked it. I did see, you know, my other like former coworkers also followed them too, but I never really followed any of them. No, none of them really ever followed me. Not that that was a big deal, just saying. And the other thing I did notice is just the times that I have looked at the lounge's story, they have a hell of a lot of new people there. I did see some old faces, but I think some of the people that I was working with, I think some of them left, and there's a lot of new faces there. Um, and mind you, I think sometime back in March or April and whatnot. But on my Facebook, I saw how my former managers and some of their Facebook friends were spying on me. And Facebook will kind of like let you know when people are spying. Like, um, if you see somebody pop up on your people you may know, there's no mutual friends and whatnot, then that's a way. Now, it's a randomly generated thing, so not everybody that is on there that you don't have mutual friends with is spying. It's just something that just pops up. But no, they were. I'm just like, okay, so I blocked them there. Um, and mind you, I'm nobody on Instagram, but still, yeah. Yeah, I just started Insta, and I have like 15 followers, and I don't want to mass friend request everyone I know. I started it yesterday. Yeah. But like, I would say, honestly, that's just the place. Instagram isn't necessarily what it used to be, but it's a good place to market yourself. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So I'm not gonna lie, I did cards of like, is this person spying? No. Is somebody from the lounge spying? Like, if they do they know somebody from there that's trying to spy on me? No. Is this person spying for somebody else? Yep. And I, you know, went more into it, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh my fucking gosh. I'm like, yo, I am no threat. I'm of no threat. I'm not. And even if I were single, no. After all the shit, I mean, that person hit so much shit. And mind you, we weren't really together. I think there was something there, but the thing is, we weren't together. But they, and I'm not gonna lie, still to this day, certain things that that person said and hid still bother me and still kind of hurt. Simply because of the fact that I didn't deserve any of that. There was no reason for them to be so mean and nasty. And just to know the type of shit that they hid, that they could have said something about. So, there's still some stuff that you know doesn't sit right with me, you know, of course. But like, I mean, do I have any feelings left for them? No. But the thing is, am I still kind of bothered by hurtful shit? Yeah. And that's me with like a bunch of other people from my past. Not necessarily just love, but just like people that just were screwy. Um, ugh. And mind you, I have not had a full conversation with this dude since 2021. It's been 4 years, or just about 4 years. And still these stupid ass bitches. And even my friend, she was like, what's so good about him? What's the prize? And I'm like, he's some foreign dude with a chain and a deep voice. Of course, people are going to be like, oh my gosh. They're going to throw themselves out. I'm like, Oh my gosh! Me, I just looked at him like a regular human. I thought he was attractive, but I wasn't gonna lose my fucking mind over him either. Anyways, go ahead, back to your questions. I'm done yapping, but yeah. Talk about you're very paranoid though. No, your entire thing is skeptical, and your likes are coming from people that don't even have too many followers themselves. Some do, but the thing is, I know exactly how IG models operate. 2 and 2 is not equaling 4. Here we go. Yep, damn, that's wild. It is. It is. Oh well, it's a roller coaster. I got off of it. Also, let's see. What's up with C? What are his feelings towards me? Sure. A second. Alright. Guys, the ancestors that looked at me. So, what are C's feelings towards now? Let's say, what are his feelings towards her? Stop, please. 2, 3. What are his feelings towards her right now? Stop, please. 1, 2, 3. So, this is starting to irritate me. So, let me. What are his feelings towards you? 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands. So this talks about him. I'm sorry. What the? Oh my God. Okay, good. All right. So this talks about this person being in their head about taking a new path with you or away from you. Oh, I see here. They're kind of like worried about if things may go long term. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot. I don't know if this person feels hurt about how things may move forward or not. Why is 5 of Pentacles here? 2, 3. 9 of Wands. Some at the Chariot. 2, 3. Knight of Cups. I see here. Honestly, he worries about this not. Yeah, he's worrying about this not working out. For whatever reason. Tell me more. 2, 3. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that energy of this person wanting to build, but also maybe them wondering if you want your independence. I texted him today and he was upset that I didn't text him back the other night. I see. Yeah, the Lovers and Knight of Swords. Tell me about Knight of Swords. 2, 3. Queen of Swords. What else? So Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. So that's somebody that can be on attack mode, but you haven't been. So that's somebody that can just be like very direct. But also Queen of Swords is more pulled back. I think he's. I think he likes it when I'm consistent. Yeah. Why does he worry about things not working out with her? Press out, please. 2, 3. Why? 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. He worries about things not working out because with the High Priestess, like High Priestess to me sometimes is somebody that can be a bit free-spirited and can pull back their energy. Some about High Priestess, 2, 3. By 8 of Cups. He worries about things not working out because he doesn't know what you're thinking. That's what it is. There may be like some back and forth and maybe some mystery to this situation. So as far as like what's up with him, like, you know, his feelings towards you right now and whatnot, I think he wants things to move forward, but he's worried about the future of the connection. Like, again, like wondering like, could this work out or not? Because again, like you do keep to yourself and you do your own thing. And at the same time, if he can't catch a social cue, then that's on him because he said like, You don't necessarily stay up talking all night. And I know you said the other night too, like you kind of just like ha-ha'd his last text. And usually that's an indicator like, hey, drop it. Hey, Taylor. Mm. Alright. Well, at least I have that other sandwich. That's what I get. But what's the last one? Why is Huz hitting me up? Huz. Sounds like fuzz. Guys and ancestors that love protect me. So why is Huz hitting up honestly? Why are they hitting her up? Cross off these 2, 3, 5, cross off these 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. Why cross off these 2, 3? It could be about wanting to spend time with you because 7 Pentacles is investment. 4 of Cups. Page of Wands. May have something to do with like he may be trying to like strike something up because 4 of Cups can talk about feeling some disappointment in a situation, maybe feeling some rejection, maybe being a bit fired up about it. Yeah, Death, 7 of Wands. Why is Death here? 2, 3. Justice. That could talk about things not being fair or a change in like a fairness in a situation. So him maybe like stepping up his game. Tell my son wants 2, 3. Yeah, the Tower. I did tell you before, like this person being a little upset and confused that they don't get their way. I think they're trying to like reinvest themselves in this situation or insert themselves again. Because nothing's really happened between the both of you. So again, why is he hitting her up? First off, please 2, 3. Now the other thing here is this too. This can talk about being defensive over some sort of unstable situation. Why the Devil? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. He may have been like obsessing about you a little. This is like kind of coming out of nowhere. Why is the Devil here? 2, 3. King of Cups. I think he's been in his feels. What are his intentions when it comes to hitting her up this time? First off, please 2, 3. What are his intentions behind it? 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and Magician. Trying to get something off the ground, like trying to really put in the effort for something here. Something about 10 of Cups, 2 or 3. 10 of Swords. Maybe he feels hurt that nothing good's happening yet, or what he's wanted to happen hasn't happened. For me, damn. So I think he's hit you up because it's one of two things. This person may be a bit fired up about how things have basically hit a wall between the two of you. But again, like you said, like basically this person's eye candy to you. They are forbidden, like, you know, forbidden fruit. You're not trying to touch this person for various good reasons. And like I said, like I saw in other readings, he's a little riled up that he hasn't gotten his way when it comes to you. So I think he's trying to reinsert himself in this situation to try like see like if he can get things off the ground. Now another scenario that could be going on is this person being pissed about something. I know that they're connected to other people that you haven't necessarily had the best time, not best time with, but that you had a falling out with. So I don't know if this person found out something or they may feel a bit betrayed, but it's more so leaning towards them trying to reinvest themselves in this situation more than anything. They've just been in Vegas for 2 weeks. It don't matter. It don't matter. If you're not talking to him, then he's just like, why isn't she giving me attention? Why can't she do this? Why can't she do that? Like, sir, why don't you grow up? But that's what I get there. But yep, seems like he's a little intention hungry or attention hungry. Let me see. What are his intentions towards her this time? What are his intentions towards her? Top, please. 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles. King of Swords. 7 of Swords. So he's being strategic about this. Why 7 of Swords here? 2, 3. Again, he's trying to get things off the ground, but trying to be slick about it. Tell me more. 2, 3. The Emperor, the 7 of Wands, and the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Again, 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles. So this is seeking out an opportunity. So some of 7 of Wands, 2, 3 here. And kind of like pushing it. And then Page of Pentacles. I think his intentions, again, he's trying to really get things off the ground, trying to be calculated about it. Right, but why is he so dead on about it? Why? Cross out, please. 2, 3. Why the Hermit? Knight of Pentacles, and then 10 of Swords. Why is 10 of Swords here? 2, 3. Because he's failed in succeeding in the situation. So now he's kind of like changing up his approach. Yeah, like, usually he gets his way, but again, no. Oh, the poor baby. The poor, poor baby. Also, okay, I see that. All right, put down your other 2 questions. Ugh. Alright, I feel C's energy kind of switching up. What does he want from our connection now? Is he moving away from me? Because he hasn't texted me back now. I think he's giving me my own meds. Alright, well, let's see. Well, let us see. Let us see. To my guys' answers, will Allah protect me? What does... Let's see. Okay, so what is it that he wants from the connection? What is it that C really wants from the connection? For stop, please. 2, 3. What is it? 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, King of Cups, and 2 of Swords here. What he's looking for is fun. He's looking for emotional fulfillment from it. And I don't think he wants you to be kind of like cut and dry or blocked off. Yeah, 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, which is why like he's kind of in his head about it, because he's been consistent and trying to be stable. Yeah, the Chariot and Knight of Cups. And he really wanted to like, you know, move forward with you, but may feel like he should, you know, bring like, you know, give his emotions elsewhere. So with that being said, like, is he moving away from her? Is he moving away from her now? Is he? Let's please. 2, 3. The Hangman, 3 of Wands. He's contemplating it. The Hangman, yeah, no. It's like this. So the Hangman will talk about being in limbo, and with the 3 of Wands and the Lovers, it looks like, yeah, he's looking to see what else is out there. You know, option-wise. Tell me more. 2, 3. Let me push these up. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, and he feels a little hurt. Not a little hurt, but he may feel hurt and rejected about you being evasive and maybe looking for other people to build with. So I think he was looking for something very emotionally fulfilling and fun with you. That's what he was wanting from the connection. But yeah, he is moving away or whatnot. Yeah, and then after I was done shuffling 8 of Cups, like, yeah, I think he is walking away. What's your last one? 2, 3. Damn. Oh well. I mean, there's other people, so like. Also, let me, just in case I wasn't looking up. I'll sell dirty shoes in our washing machine. Heart, baby, bang it up inside. I'm out wearing my usual lipstick. I thought maybe we could kiss tonight. Baby, won't you kiss me already? Is he actually done, or what are his thoughts right now towards me? Okay, give me a second. Whew. Damn it, I always fuck shit up. Not really, no. Sometimes I'll admit it is you, but other times it's these dudes and whatnot. My guys and ancestors all protect me. So, is he actually done with Namaste? Is he actually done with her? Is he really done with her? From top is 2, 3. Is he? Let's see. Is he? Knight of Cups, the Moon, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles again. Is he done with her? Is he actually done? Pause of card. Yes. Negative card for no. 2, 3. Five of Wands. So that's a no. But then you have here Nine of Swords. So Five of Wands would talk about still kind of like having a bit of a fighting spirit. I would say that he doesn't really feel too good about things. Like this person still likes you and still sees a good opportunity to get with you, but at the same time, like he feels like the situation's not grounded, as in like too many discrepancies. Like how would I say this? Just like kind of feels a bit anxious, wonders if you're being upfront about things, or just feels like you're avoiding him or not putting too much effort into the situation. It kind of does give him some anxiety. Yeah, it makes him feel defensive about things, especially communication wise, but he still wants to move towards you on whatnot. So with that being said, like what are his thoughts towards her right now? What are his thoughts towards her right now? So please 2, 3. Judgment, the Empress, King of Swords, to my King of Swords, 2, 3. Honestly, he's reassessing this situation because he thought of you as the Empress. So the Empress again is somebody that is not only like very beautiful on the outside, but on the inside as well. This is somebody's dream individual, and now they're kind of like reassessing the situation. Like, is this really what I thought it was going to be? Tell me more. 2, 3. Yeah, the Fool, Knight of Swords, the Tower, and again, like feels a bit feels like things are unstable. So my Knight of Swords, 2, 3. Two of Pentacles, and again, like there's a part of him that wants to kind of go after the situation, but there's another part of him that wants to take another direction away, like maybe but maybe feeling like maybe this isn't worth it anymore sometimes. But that's what I get. So I won't say that he's completely done with you, like still has a fighting spirit about things, maybe working out, but doesn't like the way that things have gone. Already having doubts about things, and is kind of like, I won't say second guessing the situation, but more so like, well, maybe this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Maybe this isn't what I thought I wanted, or maybe she's not who I thought she was. That type of thing here. Hey, Moon. Well, that's what I see. Moon, go ahead with any questions. Why? Just because of our communication? Let's see here. Is it just because of their communication? Is that the reason? Chrysopolis, 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Yeah. Perhaps they thought like it would be like more successful, more attention. Yeah, because again, he may want to work himself up to something like long term, or something that like at least has like a lot of substance and groundwork. 3 of Wands, and at times he just feels like it's just like very in and out. And that's also kind of like what makes him want to move away from this. So I think the main thing is communication. Is there anything else that bothers him? Positive card, yes. Name card for no. 9 of Pentacles, yes. What is it? 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. Wait, 4. Wait. Is he actually done? Well, I thought I just answered one. Yeah. Yeah, you do. My bad. All right. Moon, give me 1 second. I thought that was maybe your fourth one. But no, go ahead with a fourth. 2, 3. Somebody, my Nine of Pentacles here. Like, what's the other problem? Cross top is 2, 3. 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Ace of Swords. Somebody Ace of Swords, 2, 3. Knight of Swords. Maybe clarity on other options. Some of 3 Cups, 2, 3. King of Swords here. Oh, and then the Hermit. The other thing that could have also bothered him was you bailing that one time. So I think it's communication that the one time that you didn't show up. I think it was that. Good messages, but I promise I won't make you clarify all of them. Thank you. Alright, messages from C or somebody else. Messages. This looks so mismanaged. I went out to the beach a couple weeks ago and collected so many seashells, and I put them in jars so the table could have decorations, and now it does not look good, so I'm over here just putting some stuff back. But it's from C, right? I'm pretty sure before I start. Yes, okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, that looks okay, but whatever. Anyways, right. So messages from C to anonymously, messages from C to anonymously. What does he want her to know? What does he want her to hear? Cards off the top, please. Cards off the top, please. Cards off, please. 2, 3. Alright. You gave me strength, and without you, I feel weak. Deep down, I know I'm the problem, and it sucks. I plan on walking away from you. Okay. I need to stop focusing on you. Can't talk. I need to stop focusing on you and start focusing on me. Also, the connection is starting to get choppy. Nope. All right. Okay. This person is a narcissist or has narcissistic tendencies. I'm gonna definitely clarify this one. Is this what true love feels like? If I told you a lie, if you told a lie about this person, the truth will be exposed, or vice versa. Someone encouraged me to let you go. At the bottom is, I'll leave you on read. It's pretty ironic. Let's see here. What's with this person as a narcissist or has narcissistic tendencies? Guys, ancestors, the lever technique. What's that about? 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. The Magician. Knight of Wands. Huh. So 7 of Pentacles and the Magician. So that's like somebody putting forth action to create something with you, but also with a Knight of... But then you have here the Knight of Wands, which is like flip-flop energy. Talking about Knight of Wands. 2, 3. Wanting or pretending to put an effort or wanting to put in effort to make it look like, okay, I want something serious or I'm being genuine. But with the Knight of Wands, like this person turning around and doing the opposite. Tell me about the Magician. 2, 3. And the Magician is manipulation, High Priestess. But all the while maybe like omitting certain information and whatnot. So is C the one with, does he have narcissistic tendencies? Father Perfect, yes. Name Perfect, no. 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles does a yes. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me has kind of wondered, like the last couple of times that you asked about this person, if like maybe your body's rejecting him or something like that. Because oftentimes your subconscious will pick up on things that your conscious mind just won't. So that's one. Hey, Miss B, is the line still open? Yes. In what ways does he have narcissistic tendencies? Crosstalkers 2, 3 is 1. In what ways does he have narcissistic tendencies? Crosstalkers 2, 3. How are you? Good. How about yourself? 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles. He may gaslight you. This to me feels like gaslighting a person. Because 8 of Swords talks about being in your head, and then 2 of Swords can talk about denial. So that's like saying no. There's also things being very black and white. And then King of Pentacles can be very grounded and stubborn here. And the other thing here is too is that I get is like usually like what's a common narcissistic, that type of thing here. 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords. There's also a thing here like the one or the desire for the image of stability or wanting stability, maybe having large expectations, but pain may be involved. Talking about 10 of Swords, 2, 3. The Star here. Maybe even a bit of playing the victim. So that's one. Any other cards you want me to clarify? Anything else that catches your eye? So maybe it's good that you kind of like avoided this person somewhat. Who encouraged him? The fuck? Alright. Let's see here. So who encouraged the C to let go of Namaste? Who? First off, please, 2, 3. I'm pissed, dude. I'm sorry. King of Cups. I don't remember what C's zodiac sign is, but also this kind of feels like it's somebody that feels like, emotionally speaking, he's a good dude. The Moon, 8 of Swords. Somebody that may see that he's really in his head about the situation, kind of anxious. Could be a Cancer or Scorpio or somebody with a Gemini placement. Tell me about the Moon here. 2, 3. The Empress. Yeah, either somebody that sees that he's anxious over you, or may have been a woman. What's the gender of the person that told him to let it go, or let her go? What's the gender of the person that told him to let it go? 1 card, 2, 3. A male. Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody that's been kind of watching from the sidelines. Could be a Virgo. Excuse me. Why has this person encouraged him to let it go? For stop, please. 2, 3. Why? 9 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Because he feels as if his friend's not getting anywhere with you. Like, he, again, may notice that this situation is kind of like bringing him some anxiety. He may know that he really wants you. The 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Honestly, his friend may kind of like see through the situation somewhat and feel a bit heated. It's just more so like watching from the sidelines and looking at things from their perspective. Not that they have anything against you, it's just more so like he may feel like his friend's spinning his wheels somewhat about this, or feels like things aren't necessarily working out, so he's just like, hey, just let it go. That type of thing. Yeah, Death, like, told him to maybe kind of like put a stop to it. That's what I get there. Any other card? Also, give me a second. All right, I am back. But any other card? Oh, good. I sent for 2 more. Okay. All right, Moon, are you here? Because she sent after you. Let me see something real quick. And okay. All right, and then I see that. Wait, fucking pissed. Why? Moon here. Okay. Also, Miss B, I saw yours. So let me see here. Namaste, you said, okay, there's that. There's this. Okay, so Namaste, you'll be after Miss B because you haven't sent your second set in. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. But why are we pissed? Why are we pissed? Is it because of that card or what? Also, okay, so Moon, why am I attracting so much envy slash jealousy at my current job? You're probably better than the damn job, and that's what happens in places like that. Usually, if you're too good for that sort of environment or you're starting to grow out of it, people are going to get pissed. But let's see here. So, my guys' ancestors will never protect me. Why is Moon attracting so much envy slash jealousy at her current job? Why? Also, I'm going to do this reversed. Again, why? Press top, please. Why? Why? Press top, please. 2, 3. Why? The Star reversed, King of Cups reversed, Hierophant reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then Seven of Cups reversed here. Why Seven of Cups reversed? 1, 2, 3. A lot of reversals. 10 of Wands. It's like this. The people that these feelings are coming from are people that are actually quite unstable or somewhat pretentious. For one with the Hierophant reverse, that lets me know that the place does lack structure and good rules to follow. And then the other thing here is too is you're dealing with people that aren't very peaceful, that seek to prove something about their image. I also feel like these people may know that you're different, that you also have like a very clear outlook, and that you're not overwhelmed like they are. Tell me more. 2, 3. Why Tower reverse, the Hangman, 4 reverse. I also feel like it's because you're just not facing the issues that these people are facing, or they just can't deal with life. I mean, we all deal with difficult situations and we all go through things, but some people don't handle it as gracefully as others. Some people are in limbo. Others can't get over certain things here. Some people haven't necessarily healed from certain situations in life. To my 4 swords reverse, 2, 3. Justice, I see here. Other people feel like you can technically, like, not technically, I'm sorry, but quote unquote wake up from things and choose better. And 4 swords reverse is getting out of a resting state, so there's no longer healing. And again, that's like getting better, coming out of your shell with the Justice card, feeling balanced. So honestly, I feel like you attract that because you're a balanced individual that can at least see outside of their circumstances, or at least choose better for yourself. Some of these other people can't, as well as the other thing here is too is that you shine brighter than some of these other people do. Because mind you, you have some people, they're just like, I don't see how this person gets this. I mean, I've got the look for it and everything else, but the thing is, like, if you don't really have a soul, you're not going to get too far. Because I missed out on C. I mean, understandably, but at the same time, with that narcissistic card coming out, if he truly has narcissistic tendencies, likes to play the victim and do all these other things here, perhaps it's good that things went south or whatnot. You don't need to deal with somebody with that sort of energy. That's what he has. I'm just saying. But anyways, Moon, I think that's the reason being. Any other reason why? For top, please. 2, 3. 8 of Swords. Ace of Cups. 10 of Swords reverse. And then 7 of Pentacles. I also think you can see through situations and you're full of life. Again, these people are individuals that can't get over certain things here, can't see a way out, and they feel like you can in general when it comes to life here. Just, I think it's more so like you being able to make light of situations, not being in the same mental prisons as these people, not seeking validation from external sources, not, you know, you not being insecure. Basically, you're not like these individuals here, so that's why. What's your last one? Can I get some characteristics of my next person? I think you have a homemade deck for that. I do. Um, Give me a second. I have to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do have something like that. Give me a second. Alrighty, I got it. Hey. Whew. Walking around, Jesus. Hey, Miss B, did you call me? Not yet. But you're after. You're gonna be after Moon. Hey, Chris. Also, give me a second because I know. All right, Chris, you'll be after Miss B. Whew. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to exercise a little bit more. Okay, so. Right, like I said, ancestors will protect me. So, what are some characteristics, as far as Moon is concerned, what are some characteristics of her next person, like her next romantic person? What are some characteristics about them? Across the top, please. 2, 3. All right, Aries, so they may have an Aries placement or may kind of act like one. Hispanic / Latino, awesome. This is not a part of this. This person wears contacts. This will be the start of something beautiful. You may not like this person at first. This is not a part of it. Pisces. Okay, so there could be like a Pisces Aries cusp or whatnot, or they may have those signs in their chart. Let's see here. I like your style. And then late night trips, if you like those. And then Sagittarius. So those may be some of the zodiac signs associated with this person. Tell me more about them. Press hot, please. 2, 3. Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. Two of Pentacles, King of Swords here. 5 of Pentacles, okay. Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. I see. I can see why you may not like this person at first. So it's like this person may be kind of like a bit stoic, logical. I want to say that this person's dry. The 5 of Pentacles can talk about a lack. So maybe they may not necessarily open up at first and maybe a bit back and forth. I don't think they'd be inconsistent though. It's not 2 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Page of Pentacles here. Excuse me. That's more so like wondering what to give in this situation, because I don't think they want to be taken as a fool. However, this person does have a heart. They are romantic to a certain extent, but maybe kind of like slow moving. Tell me more about them. 2, 3. Okay. 7 of Swords reverse. Tell me more. 2, 3 here. Wheel of Fortune. And then the Hermit reverse. That's supposed to be upright. Now I'm gonna say, who am I after? Wait, give me a second. Let me see here. When did you send again? Because I just have like what you sent the first time. I sent another 2. Wait, give me a second here. What I sent the Swords reverse? 2, 3. Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. That's you being able to kind of like see through them and whatnot, but things may change. I feel like this person, honestly, like at first kind of like not cutthroat, but stoic, maybe not too emotionally open here and whatnot. And I'm not saying that you would feel like you don't get too far, but I think it's just more so like that maybe this person's a bit guarded, but over time they may open up. So that's what I get about them. Something like that. Give me a second. All right, thank you. You're welcome. All right, Miss B, go ahead and put down your questions. Maybe it's the coffee. Ow. You guys need to be returned to your proper owners. La, 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 la. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm about to say maybe this is it. Okay, there. 1, 2. Miss B, go ahead with any questions. Unless you're to take one. Oh, so I'm gonna go and get some new decks. I'm tired of some of these. Okay, so let's see. All right, I want to know what my husband feel. What are my husband's feelings towards me? Just walking around the house, ignoring him and acting like he does not exist. When you said you was gonna drag him through hell, you mean it. I know you never said that, but still. Let's see how he feels about this. He probably feels like he's on punishment. Let's see. You guys, ancestor dollar technique. So how does Miss B's, what are Miss B's husband's feelings about her walking around the house, ignoring him, acting like he doesn't exist? What are his feelings about her when it comes to this? Please, 2, 3. This ought to be entertaining. The moon, the devil, 2 of Wands. It brings him anxiety, but also makes him feel as if you're like, you know, really upset. 8 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles, and you're kind of like sending the message of you're upset and you're not letting go of the issue by giving him the silent treatment. Talking about the devil, 2, 3. Queen of Wands, yeah, he knows you're pissed, but he also may feel like you're doing it to get a reaction out of him. Talking about 2 of Wands, 2, 3. 4 of Wands here. I feel like a part of him does want his family back, but he's also just trying to take another direction in the sense of like, for like taking another direction as in like move on, you know, with his day for his own peace. How else? What else are his feelings towards her when it comes to this? 2, 3. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Chariot. He may feel overwhelmed, but also he feels like you're putting in a lot of effort to prove a point. So about 6 of Swords, 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles. He also may he also may be wondering if you're moving forward with somebody else. Overall, what are his feelings about this? 2, 3. 5 of Pentacles. He does feel left out in the cold. Again, yeah, he does feel left out in the cold. He feels a bit rejected, but he's trying to emotionally ground himself. Yeah, the Hierophant, Ace of Wands. He's just trying to like really ground himself and not give it too much energy because he feels like if he does, then something bigger will happen. So he's kind of saying to himself. So that's what like his feelings are towards you. Like He knows you're pissed. He feels like you're doing it because you're pissed. He also may feel like, again, like you're trying to get a reaction out of him. He doesn't feel too good about it himself. It also feels like he needs to just kind of like, I won't say take it, but just like let it be. Because if he tries to assess the situation or do something, he feels like it'll just get worse. So basically that. Okay, I want to know, has shit hit the fan in that house with all the immigrants and what's them people in the house energy? Did you? I guess that you called that one place. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if shit's hit the fan with them. So my guys, ancestors, will ever tell me, has shit hit the fan in that house? Has it? Chrysopolis 2, 3. Nine of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. 10 of Cups. Death. Temperance. Not yet, but they may be kind of waiting for it to happen. Because death will talk about an ending or change, and temperance talks about patience as well as like things shifting somewhat. Give me a second here. Tell me about temperance. 2, 3. 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if they got like some sort of notice or like some sort of disappointing news or whatnot. So it energetically doesn't feel like it, but it feels like they're waiting, or they're waiting for more to happen. So with that being said, the people that are in the house, what are their energy towards, what's their energy towards Miss B's husband? What's their energy towards him? First, please, 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They feel like he should have put more effort towards you because they feel like you're being a bitch. I'm being dead serious. 6 of Cups, Page of Swords. So my Page of Swords here, 2, 3. I don't know if they want him to move out, or they're looking, or they're trying to see like if he would. To my 6 of Cups, 2, 3. I'm not taking that. To my 6 of Cups, 2, 3. 5 of Swords. Honestly, and the Knight of Pentacles. Honestly, they feel like they're dealing with his mess. So overall, what is their energy towards him? First off, please, 2, 3. If it's not right now, it'll be later. 7 of Swords, the Moon. 2 of Cups. Honestly, they're anxious because of the deception that took place. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Hangman. And I feel like whatever peace or goodness that they had, like, is now kind of like put in limbo. Yeah, King of Pentacles. And I don't know if they're waiting for him to fix it, or they feel like if nothing's happened to him, then they're seeing like what he's going through, and they feel like this is what happens when you do XYZ. I don't know if they're giving him shit for it, but it doesn't look like they're looking at him how they used to either. That's what I get. What's your third one? right. What's happened to Serena and her daughter now that immigration is looking for them? Yikes. Okay. Recognizing ancestors that live with me. So, what's happened to Serena and her daughter since they're being sought after now? What's happened to them? First off, these 2, 3. 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Judgment, and the Chariot. So what's happened to them is a lot of decision making in terms of like maybe how to dodge certain people and how to move away. Because it seems like right now they're on the defense about things, about their stability being disrupted. Yeah, kind of like juggling like what to do. And honestly kind of like worried about being caught. The Devil. And really just obsessing about like what to do about it here. I wouldn't be surprised if their sleep's been affected. Talking about the Devil, 2, 3. The Sun. With the Sun here, 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles. I see here. They're obsessing about how their location's been given away. Does Serena know to this be reported her? Does she pause a card for yes? Name card for no. Yep, she does. That's a yes. Yeah, and 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah, and it kind of makes her a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords. Yeah, and the thing is, she's upset about it. How she feel about, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's like she's overwhelmed about it, and she's upset. I feel like she does want to kind of like say some sharp words to you. However, she knows that she can't do much because she was creeping around with your husband. 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Strength. Her pride might be a bit bruised about this. But yeah, 2 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and yeah, but she knows that she can't really say or do too much about it, so she may be kind of like holding back from maybe like lashing out at you. Because it's like this, she knew that he was married, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you said that you've met her before, something like that. I don't know. I know you know the other people living in the house, but the thing is this, she was creeping with a married man. She knows that she was doing that, and now this. So I mean, hey. But in general, like, how's she feeling about it all? As far as like knowing that people are looking for her, like they feel stressed and wonder about like what to do in this situation, trying not to get caught. At the same time, how she feels towards you, like notifying them, like she feels overwhelmed and pissed, but she knows that she can't really go too far with maybe trying to do something towards you because look at what she was doing. So if she hadn't done what she did, she wouldn't be in this predicament. So hey, she knew about me and contacted me. It was very disrespectful, as if she was a wife. Yep, and now, yep, and now is holding on to her stability for dear life, in the sense of like, I don't think she's holding on to the connection with your husband per se. It's just more so like now having to protect herself and money, because before so perhaps she felt at peace or stable with what she was doing. Yeah, 5 of Swords. She knew that she was wrong and whatnot. Yep, getting money from it. 3 of Wands. I don't know if she saw going long term, but now she's down in the dumps. But I mean, it would have been one thing if she had no idea you existed, you know? But she knew and then had the nerve to try and antagonize you, his wife. So basically, I don't say that, I'm not going to say that she feels stupid, but she's like, well, damn. And she knows she can't really argue it. Excuse me. She knows that she can't really argue it or whatnot either. Because she knows what she was doing. So it's just like, oh, I wish I could say something, but like you were messing with somebody's husband and you knew it, and then you had the nerve to antagonize your wife, ma'am. Pick up your cross and walk. And I'll say, am I after, you're after Chris. Chris has like 2 questions, and then you got 2, and then That'll be it for tonight, more than likely. 2, 3. Wait, unless, like, let me see. Wait, not on but, hey. Well, let me, for funsies, let me see something real quick. My guys' ancestors all over tell me, how does Serena feel about how disrespectful she was to Miss B? How does she feel about that now? For Sophocles 2, 3, how does she feel about that now? 4 of Pentacles doesn't want to talk about it. 4, King of Wands. 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Some have 3 of Wands here. 2, 3. 7 of the fuck? 9 of Wands here. Kind of angry at it. Maybe at herself and maybe at you, because it's like this. She was maybe acting like you were the big bad wolf or whatnot. Maybe acting like she was like trying to defend her territory, thinking that maybe things were gonna like go far, or just gonna be like, well, you know, you've been away, so I don't know why you're doing all this. Mr. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, a Hierophant. Honestly, just feels kind of anxious about it, and feels like maybe she should have been more practical, because she's over there thinking that she has a spot or has a place. My whole thing is this: even if like a person's separated or whatnot, until they are completely done with said individual, like divorced, moved out, all that other shit, do not touch them with a 10-foot pole. Sorry, I just turned off the light. What's Javon's energy towards me now? And is he making up fake pages to be on my Instagram? Okay. So let's see about that. So what are Javon's energy? What's his energy towards her now? What's his energy towards Miss B now? Because I'll please 2, 3. His energy towards you: 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 2 of Pentacles. So his energy towards you now, he still feels rejected, and you know, may want to get things off the ground with you, like relationship wise, but feels like things are over, and feels like right now you're on to other things, like dealing with other things in your life. Maybe kind of like in his head about it. Why is 8 of Swords here? 2, 3. King of Pentacles. I also get the vibe that he's not trying to think about things too much, but he also knows that, like, hey, this is due to him because perhaps he did things that kind of put you in your head and made you feel a bit anxious. Some of 4 wands, 2, 3. Some of 4 wands, 2, 3. Yeah, 8 of cups. I think overall he feels like you've walked away from the situation. Maybe he's trying to do the same for his own peace still. So that being said, is he making up fake pages to be on our Instagram? Is he making up fake accounts to be on our Instagram? Press hot please. 2, 3. Is he? The Sun. 2 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. He might. Again, is he making up fake pages to be on our Instagram? Positive card for yes. Negative card for no. 10 of Wands. No. And 2 of Swords isn't no, but the Sun was right next to us, so I had to just make sure. It looks like he would try more of a practical approach. Would he get anybody else to spy? Would he get somebody else to spy? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. The Empress, so that's a yes. Tell me about the Empress. 2, 3. Yeah, the Moon. Could get creative. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Ace of Swords, yeah. It might be something that's a bit well thought of. Kind of happens out of nowhere here. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, somebody with, like, somewhat of a well-established page or what seems to be established starts to follow you. Something to kind of gain clarity. Especially to see, like, are you with somebody else? Why is Queen of Pentacles here? That makes me think of pregnancy. Queen of Pentacles, 2, 3. The Chariot. Oh, I see here. It's like trying to see, like, are you with somebody else or have you moved on and just doing you for the time being? But that's what I get. But I know there was somebody else on his end, so I'd watch out from that. But that's what I get. But what's your last one? Let's see here. Oh, what is that? All right. I'm after Chris, right? Yes. Sorry, I have to write something. Okay, so. What will my husband's energy be towards me when he notices me not home while he's there? And how did he feel about soon as... Uh, wait, what? Can you remind me what when he notices you what from home? Alright. Notice me never home. Oh, you meant never home. Okay, I was about to say. While he's here. And how did he feel about me about this? Home. I left for 4 days away from him. Okay. Let's see here. It's my guy's hands. Let's go with me. So, what will Miss B's husband's energy be towards her when he notices that she's never home? Um, feel about never home while he's here. All right. Well, what's going to be his energy when he notices this? Cross out these 2, 3. It wasn't going to be Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Lovers, King of... Oh, I see here. So his energy towards you when he notices this is he's going to feel as if you've lost all feeling for him. He'd want to look for you to see where you're at. He'd also feel like maybe you're with somebody else, but I don't think he would do too much about it. I feel like he would kind of like brush off the thoughts of like maybe there's somebody else. He definitely would, be in his head and maybe kind of like wait for you to come back. He would definitely feel left in the dark. It would really like bother this person. Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Because I think that they still have feelings for you, or at least like want something new. I feel like they definitely be like really sorry about what they did. So that being said here, how do you feel about it when he was coming home? All right. And how did he feel about it the first time when he was coming home? How did he feel about it? Because I'll please then 2 3. How do you feel about it then 2 3? Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands. I mean, it bothered him, but he kind of like tried to block it off because he knows that like again like maybe he felt like you were kind of like being a bitch about things, being upset. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the Empress, the Moon. I feel like he tried to focus on other things, but it did give him anxiety. Why is the Empress here? 2, 3. High Priestess, Time of the Moon, 2, 3 here. 8 of Cups. And 6 of Wands. Again, it did give him anxiety, and he kind of just had to like emotionally detach from it for his own peace. Because he knows, like, at first, like, you were doing it um, because you were upset. But when you start to do it, like, you know, more and more and more, it's really going to get to him. So that's what I get there. So that's what I get. So, yeah, I think you're going to get inside his head with it. That's what I see. Chris, go ahead with any questions? Okay, so thanks, Queen. You're welcome. All right, let's open a second here. Okay. Sorry to break something down. I'm trying to track something. All right. Hey, my cousin and her daughters are staying with me for a couple of days. I mean, a couple of weeks. My cousin was unpacking her car and said she saw Larry drive by tonight. May know what his next actions are. Lord, here he goes. Living like Larry. I swear to God, his mom really looked him in his eyes when he was a little infant, when he just came out the pooch or stomach or whatever. And she was like, I'm going to name you Larry. I'd kill myself. No, I'm sorry. I did say that. I would not. I'm sorry. I know bad of this world if my name were to be Larry. I think that's an insult to humanity. Let's see it. My guys' ancestors all over me. What are Larry's next actions towards Chris? What are his next actions towards her? Cross copies 2, 3. You know, you got to be careful with what you say these days on platforms. I understand, like, don't say anything like too offensive, but certain things, like, you can't even say the word kill. Me, I go ahead and say it. They're like, you know, somebody was unalive. I can't deal with that. I really can't. Like, this is about real shit. Let's talk about real shit in the realest way. I seriously can't deal with it. Ugh. I mean, seriously, it makes my imaginary nuts itch. Let's see here. What was his next actions? Page of Wands. There he goes. 8 of Cups. And Wands. 6 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. Honestly, his next actions is him just being immature and just doing dumb shit. You may witness some of it here, but there's an energy of this person planning. Temperance, Knight of Wands. Again, he's going to be doing dumb shit to, like, I don't know, either to intimidate you or to gain control of the situation or whatnot. And this is like a lot of fire energy here, especially like Sagittarius and Aries. Talking about the Emperor, 2, 3. Yeah, Nine of Cups. He's just gonna be doing like a lot of dumb shit for his own benefit. What would he do? Stop it. Yeah, the Magician, him just being manipulative, just spraying shit. What would he do? Please, 2, 3. Page of Swords. He may say something immature. Yeah, 4 Pentacles. He may say something immature as well as, and then 3 of Cups, maybe even some gossip. 4 Pentacles will talk about holding on to something. So if he's supposed to give you some sort of money, he could withhold it. Talking about 3 of Wands, 2, 3. King of Swords. I don't know if he would stall something either. What else would he do? 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles, stop. And then Judgment. Talking about Judgment here, 2, 3. And the Hermit. So I don't know if that's him holding back on a decision here or being quiet about something. Something about the Hermit, 2, 3. Ace, I feel like he would just do things that would make you second guess your choices. I don't think it's going to work. But I think his next actions is just him being like immature and just doing the immature dumb shit that he's always been doing. So that's what I see. What's your last one? Also, oh geez, stalking doesn't make me want to stay. What is his goal with me? He wants to get back with you. He wants to get back with you, Charlene. You know how men are. They get really delulu. You think you've seen a delulu person? Wait till you get a man. Delulu. But like, if I keep trying, then maybe, no. Maybe for somebody dumb, but not me. Mind you, a lot of these dudes are here. Charlene. Mind you, a lot of these dudes are here because their mothers had low self-esteem. Or was just like, well, shit, I'm a little in too deep. I might as well. I'm going to make sure I get that divorce and get some of that settlement money while I'm at it. Anyways. Let's see. What is Larry's goal with Chris? Recognizing ancestral love technique. What's his goal with her? Chrysopolis 2, 3 to be a pain in your ass. Excuse me. What's his goal? 10 of Cups. The Star, 4 of Pentacles. Either he wants to heal things or he just doesn't want to let go. 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Tell me about 3 of Wands. 2, 3. 9 of Pentacles. His goal may also to like be doing this to somehow help his own personal stability out in some weird way. Um, is his end goal to get back with her? Is it positive card for yes, negative card for no? 2, 3. Nine of Swords, no. Then what is the goal? Let's see here. 10 of Cups and then the Star. What's 10 of Cups and the Star? 2, 3. The Sun. So that's trying to be happy. I don't know if maybe it's just like to get his way in this situation, which would make some sense because you have your Nine of Cups, which does talk about having what you want. So again, what's his end goal? 2, 3. What's his goal with doing all of this? 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. King of Wands. Is his goal to just intimidate her? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. The Emperor. That's a yes to me. What else is his goal besides that? 2, 3 here. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. Maybe to let you know who's in charge or who's doing whatever else. I don't know. Some of the Hierophant. 2, 3. Maybe to kind of like get his way in this situation. Like I know you guys are you're going through a divorce because of what he's done. So maybe him getting his way is maybe seeing you not move on or win in court, or maybe trying to get you to react a certain way. Because that's the thing too, like, okay, so you constantly see this person drive, through your neighborhood, like past your house when they really shouldn't be, right? So let's say like you get tired of it and you throw a brick at the car. You're justified because at this point he's stalking and harassing you. However, in the eyes of the law, you're wrong, right? And they're like, you should have called the police and he can get money that way. So maybe, I don't know if he's trying to provoke you. Oh, what now? Let's see if that's what he's trying to do. Is he trying to provoke her? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 2, 3. The Empress. That would talk about a yes. Under the Empress. 2, 3. Point about it in this case. 2, 3. 10 of Swords. Yeah, trying to the death, like trying to end something here. Maybe trying to provoke you because things are done. Is he trying to provoke her so he could maybe get money out of it? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. The 6 of Cups. High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. It might be. So I think his goal is to intimidate you and maybe like win in the situation, especially maybe even financially. So I'd ignore him. I'm not asking for anything. I've moved on. I pull in my garage and I'm never outside. I didn't even go outside when my cousin told me. Oh, I thought he's done this before. But I think that's his goal when he does stuff like this, like either like driving by or coming up to the house or calling you or doing some stupid shit. But I mean, hey, because knowing what he did, you're not supposed to act that way. You're supposed to stay on one knot. They get mad at you for catching them. And then he want to just creep on by like a thief in the night. He has. My neighbors have told me that they've seen him. Trying to get a response, trying to be crazy. Like the vibe is giving, oh yes, and here we have the bitch whose hair is still not done. He's messy. He's messy. But that's what I see. All right, now I'm gonna say, go ahead and without your questions. 2, 3. Thanks, you're welcome. Namaste, go ahead with any questions. Well, are you still taking donations for what? Not anymore. Right now, I'm just waiting for one person to come on because it's their turn. I'll be back on here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be back on here Thursday or Friday though. I'm a slay. Okay. All right. Me and Huz are texting right now. He said I'm considered classy. Aw. We're talking about a bunch of drama and stuff. So how does Huz actually be me? Like, what are his tensions with me? I just say, like, what does he truly want out of our connection? Okay, I'll ask that then. All right. Right here. So, to my guys and ancestors that protect me. So, what does Huz truly want out of the connection with him and Namaste? What does he truly want out of this connection? 2, 3. What? 9 of Wands. Judgment. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. The Magician. So here's what I do get. He's kind of like going back and forth about what it is. Because again, I don't think this person wants to lose you. They do want to get things off the ground and have something happen. Now, whatever that something is, I don't know. Probably sex. Who knows? But they really don't want to lose you. However, with the Judgment and 2 of Pentacles, this lets me know that you have the upper hand in this situation, because Judgment would talk about making a decision, like a final decision on something. But then 2 of Pentacles also talks about having choices here. And that kind of does make this person anxious. Let's see. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords. They for sure do want you and want things to change. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, 2, 3. King of Cups. As well as usually this person doesn't always develop feelings for whomever they're with, but I feel like that's changing when it comes to you. So I feel like he's developing more feelings for you. So again, what is it that he wants? What is it that he's wanting out of the connection? First off, please, 2, 3. Excitement, so maybe sex. King of Pentacles, the Emperor. But maybe also wanting to be like a stable individual in your life, or at least like the main guy. So honestly, maybe a situationship or something around that, to where he's the only dude around. Let's see here. Is he wanting a situationship? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 2, 3. No. Is he wanting an actual relationship with her? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 2, 3. He's not entirely too sure. He's in between it, like maybe. Does he just want sex? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 2, 3. In his head about that too. Does he want a solid friendship? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. The Devil, that's a no. 6 of Wands, doesn't necessarily care too much for it. Talking about King of Pentacles, and does he want control? Does he want control? Positive card for yes, negative card for no here. Yes, 3 of Cups, because he's got other people under control. Yep. He mainly wants control in it, but he's kind of back and forth about, he's actually kind of like debating if he wants something more. Now, why does he want control over an object? First off, please, 2, 3. The Devil. Well, that's just him. He's a toxic person. For one, again, he's just a toxic individual, but the other thing here too is that High Priestess is somebody that is very untouchable, especially here with the devil. The devil is tempting, but the High Priestess knows better, right? And that's why before I said, like, that's why he's trying so hard. Usually he gets his way, and in this case, it's not that easy, which is good. Um, but the thing is you're mysterious, you keep to yourself. You are very attractive too, so that's also part of the reason why he's like, well, why not? Like, we look good together, yada yada yada, that type of shit, right? Um, I think it could be that type of thing, maybe like wanting what you can't have, or wanting something that may seem unobtainable at times, so that causes you to chase it even more. Talking about the devil, 2, 3, justice. It's more so like wanting what's fair in the situation. Something about the High Priestess, 2, 3. 4 of Pentacles, I see here. And then the Empress, yep. I think the other thing here too is that you're a highly sought after person. So in this case, a prize or the prize. So what is it that he's wanting? He wants to have control in the situation here. And with that, I mean, that could come with like sex or something else. He also may be wondering about maybe having something more, but still. But the other thing here too is that's why he's chasing so much, is because it's like you're unobtainable. Usually they get whatever they want, but in your case, no. I would say keep it that way. Make him suffer. Make him bleed. But what's your last one? We do. I see that. Yup. He likes the look of us too. He likes the chase. I do believe what we have a lighter energy between us. Exactly, but I would say keep it light. Because somebody like him, nope, don't let him win. Needs to learn his lesson. It's too soon to tell. Yeah, that's true. But I would say that. But yeah, but what's your last one? 2, 3. Also, I think I'm going by the store again. Excuse me. Excuse me. What sees true intentions with me? We are texting right now. He's planning our next date. What are you asking? I'm so cute. I'll text you. I will text you it. Just know that it's kind of like ridiculous because I'm over here trying to be like, why? Let's see, tell me guys, I asked this about Timmy. So what are C's true intentions with homicide? Where's true intentions with her? Cross out please, 2, 3. Ooh. Where's true intentions? The Hierophant. So maybe his true intentions is to have something committal with you. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. He may be a bit back and forth about it, but he does want a new beginning with you, like maybe having an actual commitment. The Judgment and Nine of Wands, and like trying to make a decision about whether or not it's like a smart choice to do. So my Judgment, 2, 3. Yeah, Strength. I feel like at the same time though, like Strength would talk about one's pride, you know, their pride, their ego, their confidence. So I'm gonna pull more cards, but I think overall, like his intentions, he wants to have a commitment with you. I feel like he's trying to make sure that he's making the right choice, and he wants to be confident in himself that he's doing so, but maybe a bit anxious at the same time. What else? First off, please, 2, 3. 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. That's my 3 of Swords, 2, 3. The Sun. That's the thing. Again, is he talking to a Leo? Is he messing with a Leo person? Possibly yes, no person, no. 10 of Pentacles, yes. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. And I saw that before. Maybe holding back some because again, there could be somebody else here because again, like he was a bit disappointed. So he is keeping his options open, but I think he does want to like a connection with you at least. Tell me more about this other person. Chris please, 2, 3. The Chariot, 8 of Wands. It's somebody that he's communicating with, but he's still kind of like in his head about. But still. Let's see here. Is Namaste still the main person he wants to go after? Please, 2, 3. Is she? The Fool. Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit, yes. But he is having some second thoughts. Tell me more, 2, 3. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles here. It's more so like that's why he's being a bit slow moving somewhat and trying to be practical about things. So I would say if you really do want this person, do reciprocate. So I feel like honestly his true intentions, he does want to have a commitment with you, or at least like something solid between the both of you. However, he does have other options. I feel like you're still like the main one in his head, the person that he does want to prioritize. So that's why, again, I'm gonna say, if you do want this person or whatnot, if you're doing something wrong, you know you shouldn't, stop doing it. But that's what I get. My options are open to a. But hey, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're not getting married yet. Does he like her more than me? Let's see here. How's it perfect? Yes, negative perfect. No, does he? Let's see. Does he like this other person more than her? 2, 3. Does he? Knight of Wands. Okay. Does he like Namaste more? Positive perfect. Yes, negative perfect. More. Ace of Wands. So he likes you more. He is attracted to this person, but he does have a thing for you, definitely. You may be thinking I'm giving to others, very true. Yep. But the key is to not let them think that. Not saying like, you know, be manipulative, but I'm just saying. That's what I see. People, do I get that? Gotta do things right. Yup. Because, I mean, he is a nice looking dude. So, hey. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. Night. Love you. Love you too. Also, thank everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye.